Missing Mouse podcast. I am your host, Gary Howard. Thank you for joining me. Sorry for the long delay in this, but my schedule has been very busy, so I'm going to try to put more of these episodes out. But if you like it, rate, review. Of course, I'll give all the information out the end. Also, if you like true crime and you like more solved cases, go check out my podcast, Miss Truck Stop Murder and True Crime Podcast. My last episode was out of Reno, Nevada, or Sparksman, Nevada, where I covered a brutal murder of Sonia McCaskey. So, but before I start, I'm going to start saying this. I am just a truck driver, ex-military vet. I don't think that I will solve any of these crimes. I'm not saying I am. All I'm doing, or find these people. I'm just putting this information out there that maybe somebody might know something, might have saw something, that might hear the show, and might take, call some of the numbers that I called, put up. So here we go. Today we're out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, missing woman. A woman's suspicious roommates are the last ones to see her alive. Her name is Kristyn Richerson. This is from the Uncovered website, where it has a bunch of missing people, unsolved murders, and everything. So Kristyn Richard was the type. Let's talk about her. Kristyn Richardson was the type of person who would go out of her way to help others. Her friends believed that her charity might have led her to her death, and potentially at the hands of those close to her. And a lot of people really think that their roommates had something to do with it, because they're lying about a lot of stuff. But yeah, the day of her disappearance, Kristyn went missing on May 25th, 2018. The day was to leave for Rocklahoma. That day, she was supposed to leave the Rocklahoma and annual multi-day music festival in Pryor, Oklahoma, which is like southeast of Tulsa. Which I was looking at this lineup, and it looks. I would love to have went. First starters, there's a 4 day. On Thursday, there's really not. I don't know none of the names, so I'm just going to name names that I know, because there's tons of bands. From May 25th to the 27th. So Friday, there's a bunch of bands, but I'm just going to name the top ones. A Perfect Circle, The Cult, Stone Temple Pilots, I Prevail, Seven Dust, and I've never heard of Used, but I'm going to stop there. And then Saturday, here we go. Godsmack, Ghosts, Vince Neil, Clutch, Pop Evil, and Under Oath, and Diamond Head. And finally on Sunday, you have Poison, Cheap Trick, and who Kristyn was looking forward to was Hailstorm, and Cinderella's Tom Kiefer, Candlebox, Machine Gun Kelly. And there's all kinds of bands. Like Thursday starts, Campground Kickoff Party starts on Thursday. We're Screaming for Violence, Dark Avenue, As Above, So Below, Save the Hero, Hyperdose, and a few other bands. I don't think I've ever heard of them. But yeah, Kristyn was a lover of music and an avid drummer, and the nickname Crash. Her favorite band, Hailstorm, was playing in Rocklahoma that year, so she was excited to attend to see them live. She had notified a long-term family friend, that she was stopping by to pick up a sleeping bag and tent, but they never heard from her again. Family friends say that Kristyn would not just disappear. She had a dog named Buddy, and she would never leave him or her home, friends, or family. This is something that she would not be doing. So very out of character. She had a pit bulldog. I'll post pictures of on my social media page of Mr. Miles and Gary Howard, my personal and Mr. Miles. But yeah, her roommates, Carl Bryce, Kristyn's roommate, claims that he and Kristyn went to Rocklahoma, and she left with an unknown female. However, this is when the line starts. Cell tower data indicates that Kristyn's cell phone never left the area near her home, and no one reported seeing her at the festival outside her roommates. So just them two. Carl Bryce and Cody Ray Campbell were her two roommates. Kristyn's other roommates were briefly held as material witnesses in her case. Bryce had used Kristyn's Oklahoma access card after her disappearance, so, okay. Campbell allegedly told police he was involved in the death of Kristyn, So I don't know why they didn't do nothing then. And both men had sold and given away her property before she was actually reported missing. Campbell had been sentenced for theft charges, and Bryce is facing charges in connection with a stolen truck discovered at the residence. So when they came looking for her, they saw the truck was stolen. So that's why he's in. So, and it's been a while ago. There's no trace of, this happened 18, so we're talking about 8 years now. I think if my math is right. Yeah. Yeah, there's still no trace of Kristyn, and her case is still active. Investigation by the Muskogee Police Department. And if you have any information related to the disappearance, they are encouraged to contact the Muskogee Police Department at 918-683-8000. Or you could also go on uncovered.com. It's the website. If I haven't said it already, it's a website about unsolved murders and missing people. You can always put any information on there. And I don't know if you could be secret about it or you have to put your name on it. I haven't did that or haven't submitted anything. Well, I haven't seen nothing. But yeah, date missing was May 25th, 2018. At the time of her disappearance, she was 51. She was 5'6". Her birthday was October 14th, 1966. She was a Native American, indigenous, 200 pounds, age 58 right now, current age. She's a female with brown hair. Also, if you want to know more information about it or any information about any indigenous people, you could go to the website. There's a Native American. It's U.S. Department of Interior Indian Affairs, where they have her profile on here too. Was last seen a tan t-shirt, camel pants, and possible bandana on her head. Was in her red Toyota pickup with black and silver canopy. Truck found in the possession of a person who may have something to do with the disappearance. So it sounds like they don't even have her car or nothing. But yeah, also she has other, I told her weight and everything. She has a tattoo, which I think is cool. I wish there was pictures of this. I haven't seen it yet. I looked, I couldn't find it. But she has a tattoo, 8x10 image of Stevie Nicks on her right calf. She wears reading glasses and scar on back right leg. So I'm going to pause this and you can hear a news briefing about this.
Muskogee woman heading to Rocklahoma vanishes and is never heard from again. It's a case that frustrated investigators with the Muskogee Police Department since 2018. Tonight, 2 News anchor Sharon Phillips opens the cold case files of Kristyn Richerson.
She could be very well over in that area somewhere.
Robin Brown says she will never forget the day her beloved sister, Kristyn Richerson, went missing.
My son came up to where I work at and he told me he had come by here and she wasn't here. And so I came over here on my lunch break to check on her, and the guys that were staying here with her, they said that she went to Colorado with some woman from Veneta. I knew that was not true because when she went missing, she was packed up to go to Rocklahoma.
Investigator Stephen Brown, who is no relation to the family, says Kristyn was last seen May 25th, 2018.
She left in a friend's car, but we have reason to believe that the information that we have received is not accurate.
Muskogee police say they've spent the last 5 years working this case to no avail.
Through the investigation, we've written multiple search warrants. We've conducted dozens of interviews. We've sent off evidence to the state lab.
Her family says Kristyn was the life of the party and even earned the nickname Crash.
Crash. I don't know how she got that nickname, but she just had a good heart.
Brown says her sister never would have left without taking the things that mattered to her the most.
She loved her dogs, and she had my mom's ashes, and if she was going to leave, she would have taken all those items with her. She wouldn't just up and leave. And her cell phone and her debit cards, they were all found somewhere here at this residence.
This is the home that Kristyn Richerson was living in at the time of her disappearance. And Muskogee police tell us they interviewed her roommates, but at the time they didn't have enough to move forward. Although family and friends suspect her roommates could be involved in some way in her disappearance, investigators say there's not enough evidence for the Muskogee County District Attorney to file charges in this case.
I just want some answers. I just like to see somebody prosecuted.
Her family started the Finding Kristyn Richerson Facebook page to keep her memory alive and to push people to come forward.
We believe, with the information that we have retained, we believe that she is unfortunately probably deceased. And we believe that there are people that have information out there. We just need those people to come forward.
Until her body is found or Kristyn comes home, Brown says they will never stop seeking justice. Sharon Phillips, 2 News, Oklahoma.
Thank you, Sharon. Now, if you have any information about the death of Kristyn Richerson, you can contact the Muskogee Police Department. The number is 918-683-8000.
Okay. Now, she did get that name Crash because she did like to play drums. So, also, I know on there it said that the roommate says she left to Colorado, but also said they did go to the festival, so that's where the conflicting, not evidence, but statements contradict each other. So that's why they're looking at them, but unfortunately they have no evidence or anything to follow charges. I know a lot of case times if they have evidence or witnesses, they can usually arrest people without the body, but in this case they just don't have nothing. Now you can go to her Facebook page, Finding Kristyn Richerson, where the last post was 2 days ago, so it's pretty active. There's a lot of information on here, from her missing pictures, her missing everything, her missing, why can't I talk? Missing bulletins. But yeah, her last post was, "Hello everybody, the 7th anniversary of," I might have said 8th, so 7th anniversary. The 7th anniversary of my friend's disappearance is approaching. Although this post is from Muskogee now, the family and friends are asking that anyone who has a missing loved one to attend, if you would like to join us in standing in the cemetery for Crash. Please join us. News station will be present. And that's on her Facebook group. There's a bunch of information, all the information you might need. I'll put a link on that on my Facebook group, Mr. Miles, and also my page. So there you go. Let's find out if we can figure out what happened to Kristyn. So I'll let go with that. You can email me at missingmiles70@gmail.com or just gary.howard5@yahoo.com. You could give me any kind of information you want. If you know somebody missing or unsolved cases that you might want me to do, go ahead and email me that. Don't forget, Truck Stop Murder and True Crime Podcast. I did a case of Sonia McCaskey, and I do TikTok. I have Sceneries and Cemeteries where I travel around, do videos where I talk about the things I see around the United States. And I have 2 cats in my truck, Andre and Winston. They have their own TikTok channel, Sceneries and Cemeteries. And I'm hoping to get started with the YouTube channel. There's terrible 0 stars if I could get enough time to do it. So I'll leave you with one thing: be watchful of your surroundings, because someone might be watching you.